So Too Fast to Think is a book about you. It's about where you are and what you're doing when you get your very best ideas. And the research in the book points to a clear trend, which is that people are usually on their own, they're not trying, and they're very seldom at their place of work when these ideas happen to them. This is a 21st century challenge. Of course, it's driven by technology. The globalization is driven by technology, but it's also driven by social behavior as well. And also that when you liberate the technology and make it available to people 24 hours a day, it's inevitable, for instance, that work will invade some of the home space and some of the home space will invade the work. So it represents a really 21st century coalition of a variety of different trends. Well, one of the impacts is a really negative one, which is of overload leading to stress and leading to all sorts of dysfunctional behavior in the workplace, people getting what's commonly known as burnt out. So Sir Kerry Cooper has written a lot about this particular area. So there's negative impacts of it, but there are also very positive impacts as well, in that people get a lot more flexibility around their place of work. There's a lot more working from home that can benefit, for instance, working mothers, and it also brings lots of opportunities in terms of speed of response. So there are a number of positive aspects as well. Well, a lot of it depends, of course, on the structures within which they work, because a creatively led structure is going to be far more tolerant of how ambiguous the creative process can be, because the creative process doesn't run to a timetable. Any creative will tell you that. Any writer that's had writer's block will tell you that it doesn't run to a timetable. You can't just suddenly switch it on. And so, but what you can do is to understand it scientifically. The book explains some of the neuroscience behind how creativity works and how the two halves of the brain work. And so when you come to explain this to creatives, I think one of the things that people have reported so far on reading the book is that it actually explains things that they already knew intuitively were true.